Welcome to Entertainment This Week, featuring all you need to know in the world of entertainment. Today, after a long string of girls, I will be joined by a guy here to talk about his music. Solomon Lange is in the house and will be joining me immediately after Entertainment Tidbits. Don't go anywhere.
Nigerian music superstars Two-Face Idibia and Ice Prince Zamani are in the race to get picked as the best international acts in Africa at the BET Awards 2013. The highly respected BET Awards is in its 12th edition, holding at the Nokia Theatre in Los Angeles on June 30. Nominees were announced at an official press conference. Best International Act Africa category this year has 6 nominees: Two-Face Idibia, Nigeria; Toya Delaze, South Africa; Donald, South Africa; Ice Prince, Nigeria; R2B's, Ghana; and Radio and Whistle from Uganda. American hip-hop star Drake has 12 nominations, while prolific rappers Kendrick Lamar and 2 Chainz have 8 nominations each. This is the second time to be nominated in this category for both Two-Face Idibia, who won in 2011, and Ice Prince Zamani, who won in 2012. Nigerian singing sensation Davido is looking to build schools in Nigeria this year as he aims to help provide affordable education in his home state of Osun, southwest Nigeria. The Damiduro crooner announced this on his Twitter handle, saying, "Building a school this year. We're looking for land. Gonna start with Osun State, then move to other states. Hashtag providing affordable education." Omo Babaolowo, as he introduces himself, also announced that he will be performing live in Turin, Italy on June 16 and urged his fans to be there, posting a picture of the poster alongside the message. Hollywood actor and director Ben Affleck has teamed up with a charity-driven shoe line, Toms, to create a limited edition footwear collection with proceeds going to his Eastern Congo initiative. While the shoe styles are standard Toms fare, the designs are inspired by Congolese textiles and they come in vibrant colors and patterns. Sales of the shoes will benefit the region as $5 from each pair purchased will go to fund programs for children and families in the Congo. A child in need will receive a pair of shoes for every new pair purchased as part of the company's one-for-one business model. Last month, Ben Affleck lived on $1.50 a day for a week to raise money for the Live Below the Line campaign. David Beckham is to retire from football at the end of this season after an illustrious 20-year career. The former England captain made 115 appearances for his country and 394 for Manchester United, winning 6 Premier League titles and the Champions League. 38-year-old Beckham made his first team debut in 1996 and signed his first professional contract in 1993. He became one of the world's most high-profile sportsmen during his time at Old Trafford and a global celebrity following his marriage to Victoria Adams of pop group The Spice Girls in 1999. The Leytonstone-born midfielder has played for United, Real Madrid, Los Angeles Galaxy, AC Milan and PSG, lifting 19 trophies including 10 league titles. He is the only English player to win championships in 4 countries. The producers of mega successful Iron Man 3 went to great lengths to make the movie more appealing to the growing Chinese audience, including toning down the ethnicity of the lead villain. An additional 4 minutes of Chinese scenes were included for viewers in that country, giving a major plot twist, and a few shots of female heartthrob Fan Bingbing and another local Chinese star Wang Zueki against a Chinese background. In addition, director Shane Black shot scenes in Beijing and used famous Chinese actors who do not appear in the international version. Iron Man 3 was also carefully engineered so as to appeal to as many of the 1.3 billion people of China as possible. Disney, who produced the film, had China's DMG Entertainment Group on board, which gave the filmmakers unique access to the country when it came to shooting. Disney played ball with the authorities, allowing the country's censors to vet scripts, visit sets in the US, and even give suggestions on other creative decisions. China has become the world's second largest film market after the United States, but so different are Chinese laws, customs and tastes that American studios will do whatever it takes to have their film distributed there.
Welcome back from Entertainment Tidbits. And like I told you, Solomon Lange is in the house. Welcome.
Thank you, Turayo. How you doing?
Fine, I'm good.
It's good to be around.
So first, let's discuss what's happening in the world of entertainment. First up, Miss Nigeria 2013. As a guy, I'm sure you're like, woo.
It's a beautiful thing, you know, but all that glitters is not gold, but it's good.
Giving us the spiritual side.
Oh, well, I mean, that's not a spiritual language. I just said all that glitters is not gold.
But
it's a good thing.
There are like 60 girls, you know.
Oh, wow.
And have you seen any of the pictures? People are already talking about, oh, this one will win, this one will win.
You know, the problem is for people like me who make news, we hardly watch the news. So most times we don't go looking out for the pictures. The pictures are for the spectators, for those who create things for us.
Hey,
but it's all right, it's good.
I think there was like an insult there. So
no, I didn't insult anybody.
But, okay, moving on. Asha was involved in a car accident at Nashville.
Yeah, I mean, I saw.
And she survived.
Yeah, I saw it somewhere. I saw it on some blogs, man. That wasn't good. It's good that she survived it, you know. Even though it wasn't that bad, really, you know. But once you're a celebrity, every little thing becomes magnified. News, you know. Especially for the people who are always looking for news. But it's all right. It's good. We're glad she wasn't hit by the car. Yeah. She survived it. It's a good thing.
Thank God for that.
She's a great ambassador of Nigerian music industry.
Yes, has really put Nigerian music on the map.
Yep, she did.
And also another female celebrity, Angelina Jolie, just went through a double mastectomy operation. She actually cut off her breasts for fear of cancer. As a guy, how would you feel if your wife had to go through that?
Okay, number one, as a guy, I know that my wife is not going to go through that. So
Amen.
I'm not afraid of things that are never going to happen. And then I wish that Angelina Jolie knew me, or she could come to church and learn about divine healing, rather than cutting off some of her most important things. You know, there's something called divine healing, where you don't have to live your life in fear and fear and fear. You know, but she's got the money, so. But this question should be directed at her husband.
Okay, you know? Okay. What do you think it will affect her career? As an actress?
No, she's got a big name already. She wasn't selling her boobs. Yeah. Okay, no, you shouldn't put that on there. I don't know what her selling point is. Yeah. These days they can work around anything. Yeah, really. I'm sure so I don't think it's going to affect her career. She's an excellent actress. Yeah. Okay.
And finally, Justin Bieber seems to be having like a long, like a big wave of bad luck. You know, attacked on the stage, and now his concert earnings in South Africa was stolen. I kind of laughed when I read it. I know it wasn't really funny, but I found it funny because it was like only in Africa.
You know, Africa and Asia.
Yeah.
See, this thing, it's bad, it's sad, you know, especially for the image of Africa.
Yes.
But it's also not that sad because that was some intelligent way of stealing Justin Bieber's money. I mean, it was like Ocean's 11, you know, being done live, that kind of thing. But having said that,
what actually happened? Do you know how it happened? How it got stolen?
I mean, Islands, they dug, it took them like 3 days. They dug a long tunnel, you know, into the underground to the place at the stadium where the money was gathered.
And they just went under. They took
their time, went under, went up, took the money.
Intelligent.
I mean, that was some intelligent thing. But the question I always ask is, how come we Africans, we're always intelligent when it comes to stealing?
Side,
but can we get more intelligent when it comes to creating and making life better?
It's the same brain. The same brain that thinks of the bad stuff. Should be able to think of the good stuff.
You know, that's what I'm talking about. So, but having said that, every day people in Nigeria are either somebody stealing their money on the street, or they are being attacked by somebody, but because they are not celebrities, nobody gets to know about it.
Yeah, it's true.
But we're glad our government is doing a great job with security. We're praying they're going to do better, things are going to get better, and our streets will be more secured than they are.
Amen. Yeah. Okay, so now we'll talk about you in a little while, but we will take a short break, and then we'll be right back to talk about Solomon Lange and his music.
Nollywood superstar Omotola Jolade Kehinde, aka Omo Sexy, joined US superstars Halle Berry, Andy Garcia, and others for a fundraising event in Los Angeles. The 2013 Time magazine world icon attended one of America's largest fundraising events and the internationally acclaimed EIF Reverend Run and Walk for Women, which was created in 1994. The fundraising event has touched millions of lives as it has raised a lot of money to increase awareness, education, research, and diagnostic treatment services in the fight against women's cancers. To date, the run and walk in Los Angeles and New York have distributed over $86 million for cancer research, treatment, counseling, and outreach programs. Nigerian sugarcraft maestro Tosin Jamide of Cakes by Tosin has unveiled his anticipated project, the tallest cake in Africa, at the Silverbird Galleria, Lagos. According to Tosin, the 28-feet master creation was inspired by his love for arts and crafts, passion for Nigeria, desire to blaze the trail, thinking not only outside the box but without the box, as well as his understanding of the focus on Africa. The Guinness Book of Records team has been notified about the event and is expected to make an official announcement proclaiming the 28-feet cake the tallest in Africa. The current record for the tallest cake is being held at 26 feet, and Tosin has successfully broken that record with an extra 2 feet with his 28-foot cake. Candice Glover, a soul singer from rural South Carolina, was named American Idol winner, becoming the first female singer to win the television singing competition since 2007. 23-year-old Glover defeated country singer Cree Harrison in the popular vote with her powerful voice in what judges deemed a close contest to take the title on season 12 of the Fox network show. With tears streaming down her face after hearing her name, Glover seemed lost for words. "Oh my God," she said. 3 years. The third time was lucky for Glover, who appeared in 2 earlier seasons of the show and finally won the crown by making songs like Somewhere from the musical West Side Story and jazz tune You've Changed All Her Own. 3 years, persistence, determination, and a lot of talent. You deserve it, said Seacrest. He announced Glover as the winner at the end of the 2-hour show, which featured performances by judges Keith Urban and Mariah Carey, as well as Aretha Franklin, Jennifer Lopez, rapper Pitbull, and South Korea's Psy, who sang his new single, Gentleman. Pop singer Shakira will leave NBC's television singing competition program, The Voice, after only 1 season as judge in order to spend more time with her family. The Colombian singer says she wants to spend more time with her infant child and finish up a new album. The Hips Don't Lie singer gave birth to son Milan in January, the first child for her and her partner, Spanish soccer player Gerard Piqué. Scottish singer-songwriter Emily Sandé has scooped 2 prizes at this year's Ivor Novello Songwriting Awards. Her hit song, Next to Me, was named Best Song musically and lyrically and also won the prize for Most Performed Work. Other winners at the ceremony in London included Noel Gallagher, Mark Almond, Justin Hayward, and Randy Newman. The annual awards in their 58th year celebrate songwriting and composing and are voted for by songwriters. Diamond jewelry belonging to Italian actress Gina Lollobrigida sold for more than 4.7 million Swiss francs, that is $4.9 million, in Geneva and set a record for pearl earrings. Lollobrigida, a leading sex symbol of the 1950s and 1960s, says she was selling the jewelry to raise money for stem cell research. The 85-year-old actress attended the auction and said she hoped the money raised would be put towards advancing stem cell research in Italy. The jewelry was part of Sotheby's Magnificent Jewels and Nobel Jewels auction held in Geneva after going on display in London, New York, and Rome.
Sujada Ninake, Sujada, Sujada, Godia Ninake, Godia, Godia, Sujada Ninake, Sujada, Sujada, Godia Ninake, Godia, Godia, Sujada Ninake, Sujada, Sujada, Godia Ninake, Godia, Godia, Sujada.
So now it's all about Solomon Lange. So you tell us about yourself.
Bring it on.
How you got into music.
Okay.
As in, how did you actually start? I know most people started singing from the crib.
Okay.
So
I don't know about that.
So how did you get into music? How did you start your music career?
Okay, first, I came from a very religious family. I came from a music family where, growing up those days, my father sang. My mother sings. I think I really got my gift from my mother. Those days when my mother was cooking, the only thing she did was she sang. When my mother was unhappy, what she did was she sang. When my mother was sad, she sang, you know. So I think that just got into me. And my mother, she still sings very well.
Wow.
So I got that. I started singing from a very early age. And then I joined, of course, the local church choir. Was a choir master at some time.
Did you start learning like instruments at an early age?
No, not at a very early age. Okay. I started learning instruments. I started with the trumpet when I was like 19 or 20. I think I was 20 when I started playing the trumpet, you know. So...
you joined the choir.
I joined the choir. I was growing up, but even as a very little kid, I'd already started writing songs, you know. And as far back as I can remember, I'd always wanted to do music, you know. So then went to school.
As far back as you remember,
yep.
You always wanted to do music.
Always wanted to do music, you know.
Were you singing solos by that time?
Well, at home and on my father's farmland, you know. But and then of course in church, and then. Then, of course, you went to school, finished secondary school, you went to tertiary institution. And then I joined this beautiful, while I was in school in Kaduna, I joined this beautiful band called the Kali Visions. You know, beautiful. That's where I learned to play the trumpet and some of the other instruments I can play today. And we kept going and where we are today.
That's great. Now, you are a gospel singer?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so if you were not doing gospel music, what kind of music do you think you'll be doing?
Can't think about it.
You can't think. Okay, if gospel music wasn't there, do you think you'd be singing maybe another kind of music?
If possibly, it's possible because I've got music in me. Music is what I'd always wanted to do. Since I started serving God, working with God as a little boy, it became gospel. So it's possible I might have been doing something else,
maybe
some other kind of music.
Yeah,
maybe rock, my kind of rocky voice. Yeah, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, possibly, you know. But for me, see, music has become a means to an end. There's something within me that I always want to pass across. Music is not the major thing itself. Music is the medium we use to pass what we have across. Yeah,
okay.
So if I wasn't doing
like
gospel...
the message is more important, really.
Yeah, actually, than the music. I mean, someday I could write a book preaching the same message. I could do so many things doing the same message.
But it wouldn't have the same effect like music.
I don't know. It's possible. Music is strong. Music is a very powerful tool all over the world. You can sell the culture of a nation via music. There are so many people in Nigeria today who try to dress like African Americans because they are celebrities in music. So music is one way through which you can export a culture. You can export an idea, an ideology. So music is powerful.
Very.
You can send any message, and I wish we could really use that a lot. You know.
Okay, now you have some current songs that are making waves in Nigeria.
I have 2 albums in the market.
Yeah, and I wonder, how do you deal with the success that comes from, you know, this publicity, the fame, and, you know, everybody now knowing you as you become like a household name? So how do you deal with this publicity?
I always remember where I'm coming from. When you remember where you're coming from, it keeps your head down. If you think that your hard work brought you to where you are, then it's gonna puff you up. Yeah. I remember I was nothing. God picked me out of nothing and made me who I am. So I know that without him, I'm nothing. That if he leaves my life today, nobody may ever get to know about me. So it doesn't get to me really. So I just remind myself, oh, okay, I remember where I'm coming from. I remember my family background.
So it keeps you grounded.
Yes, it does, all the time, all the time.
What are you working on right now?
Okay, like I just shot this beautiful, beautiful, awesome video. I think it's the best project I've done in my life so far. We just finished the video in Lagos like last week, so it's coming out in 2 weeks' time.
The video is about?
It's a video for one of my songs.
Okay.
It's awesome. You're gonna have it, definitely. It's gonna be on entertainment.
You know, funnily enough, that particular song, I didn't even know. I heard it in church as a worship song before I actually. So no, it's in an album. I was like, amazing. And that's like kind of like what's special about your songs. Yeah. People sing it and use it to, you know, worship.
That's the idea. That's the idea. What's the
essence?
Really
wonderful. You're doing a great job. Where do you see your career in the next 10 years?
In the next 10 years, I see my music touching people, the lives of people all over the world. In the next 10 years, I see myself receiving an award as one of those agents of change that changed Nigeria from where it is to where it should be via my music. I see myself becoming one of those strong people that turned the lives of Nigerians around. One of those people that brought security to Nigeria because I sang a song that made people realize that, no, we need to live together in peace. In the next 10 years, I want to see a situation where if there's a hopeless situation and they're looking for somebody that's going to talk to the young people, they're going to bring me. Come with my guitar and sing a song that will turn people around. I like the fame. I like the money. But with you have all the money and all the popularity and all the fame without touching the lives of people, it's all meaningless.
Kind of empty.
So what's driving me more is how much impact I make in the lives of people.
How much change.
And how much money I make. We make the money, glory be to God. But there's so much more. The purpose is not the money. The purpose is transformation in the lives of people.
Wow. Yep. Some big dreams. And by the grace of God, you get there.
Oh, sure. It's much more than available. Much more than...
Okay, so now that's all we have for you on entertainment this week. I leave you now with Solomon Lange. See you again next week with all you need to know about your favorite celebrities on NTA Entertainment.
Say my Gode, say my Gode, say my Gode, say my Gode, say Jordan, God yes, Gode.